Celebrating the end of President Bashar al-Assad's 5-decade authoritarian rule following a rapid rebel offensive that toppled his regime. The former Syrian president, along with his family, fled to Moscow, where they were granted political asylum. Mohamed Barrow tells us more.
The dramatic fall of Assad's regime came after rebel forces seized the capital, Damascus, marking a historic turning point for the country. For over 50 years, the Assad family maintained a firm grip on Syria, marked by widespread human rights abuses, including mass incarcerations, torture, and extrajudicial killings. Now, many Syrians are hopeful that this marks as the beginning of a new chapter, with over 1 million Syrian refugees in neighboring countries like Lebanon potentially able to return home. The leader of the main rebel group, Abu Muhammad al-Jalani, head of the HTS faction, formed from an al-Qaeda affiliate, called Assad's overthrow a victory for the Islamic nation. In his first public address from Damascus, Jalali promised to protect minority groups under the new leadership. The final push to topple the Assad regime began with a surprise offensive led by HTS and its coalition. Over the course of just 11 days, the rebels swept through key cities, reigniting a conflict that had largely stalled since the 2020 ceasefire. On November 30, the rebels seized Aleppo, Syria's largest city, with little resistance from the government forces. From Aleppo, the rebel advance was swift and decisive. Syrian and Russian airstrike attempted to halt their progress, but failed to prevent opposition forces from capturing major cities like Hama and Homs, the latter serving as the gateway to Damascus. Once Homs fell, rebel forces quickly encircled the capital, declaring it liberated, and the Assad regime overthrown in a triumphant broadcast on state television. Despite the euphoria surrounding Assad's fall, Syria's future remains uncertain. The rebels now in control have a complex past, and the direction they will take the country remains unpredictable. As the nation transitions away from 5 decades of dictatorship, Syrians are cautiously optimistic about rebuilding their country and restoring peace. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am